Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Chutes and Ladders podcast.
Chutes and Ladders, Saturday night's main event predictions. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hey friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, I have a bold declaration. This is going to be the fastest episode in our Chutes and Ladders history. But it is important because hopefully Saturday night's main event will actually reveal more about Royal Rumble. What are your initial thoughts, Des? I think you and I both question the timing of this event.
Yeah, I feel like this time of year it's very busy just because we have Royal Rumble and we have other things going on too with WWE. So I know they're doing Saturday night main event only quarterly, but if they feel like this is the best time to put it in, and maybe, like you said, it would lead up to something for Rumble. So who knows? But I am optimistic just because of the first episode was so great. So let's hope they continue this.
Absolutely. All right. Speaking of which, we're going to roll into the first match. We're going to do Gunther versus Jey Uso. What is your grade and prediction? What do you think about the angle?
I kind of enjoy this. It's different just because I feel like we've kind of lost touch with Gunther a little bit. He's been put to the side. So I feel like since Jey is very and always relevant right now with the bloodline and just with his own thing, I think this will bring more light to Gunther. I don't know if they will do an actual title change or not. I don't see that happening, but I feel like it's going to propel their feud later on. So I'm going to give it actually a B+.
I was actually thinking a B+ as well. I don't think they'll do any type of title change. I think they're going to tease the crowd a bunch of different times to gauge reaction to how much a crowd would explode if Jey Uso would actually win, and that could be his barometer for giving him a world title chance in the future. Similar to what they did years ago with Kofi Kingston when they the reason why he got a title shot is because he had such a great, I believe it was Elimination Chamber the month before, and he was the final two. So I think they were just kind of gauging to see. They were surprised about the reaction. Maybe I think this could potentially lead to a future title, a world title opportunity for Jey Uso.
Yeah, I agree. Jey is a superstar, and he's unforgettable. So let's put some gold on him.
Right? All right. So next match we're going to cover is Fatu versus Braun Strowman. This is interesting just because these guys are obviously these big guys. What is your grade and prediction? I kind of have a take on this.
I think WWE wants to put Jacob Fatu over so badly. And I even saw like a clip of Triple H going over Fatu and his entrance saying this is what makes a man and like this is what makes a star. And he's been very hands-on with him, but we've been, talking about Jacob for a very long time, and even seeing him personally in the ring, he is a powerhouse. So, and not saying that Braun isn't, but I really feel like this is their giant push for him, and so I see Jacob Fatu winning, and I'm going to give it an A match because I think it's going to be a really hard, dirty one.
Sure thing. I'm going to give it a B+. I have Fatu winning, of course, just because I think you're right. I think that he's going to get put over. I have a feeling, though, eventually the new bloodline will split and he'll basically turn face and we'll kind of see a run from Fatu for quite a bit. But hats off to Creative for matching up two guys that are big and strong. And, yeah, I definitely think this could be a kind of a heavy-hitting match. I would actually look for a couple of spots. Maybe they break something down like the entrance or something like that. So I think that would be fun. So, yeah, but I'll give us a B for now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Last actual match is going to be Braun Breaker and Sheamus for the IC title. I personally, I think we both kind of agree that Braun Breaker is kind of a buzzsaw. But what do you think about the match, and what grade would you give it?
I mean, I'm kind of up in the air with this. I want to see more of Braun and more of what he can do as a character and see him even more. I don't know. I mean, Sheamus, I feel like he's been going after any kind of title and any kind of feud. So maybe they're doing the same thing where they're filling it out to see what the crowd would prefer if Sheamus was to win anything or give him a push. I don't know. But I still see Braun holding and retaining his title. I'm going to give it a B. I feel like it's not going to be terrible, but it's not going to be the best thing that we've seen from these two.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'll give it a B as well. I think this is really just to put an extra feather in Braun's cap of, hey, you've kind of beat a former champion. Eventually, Braun Breaker is going to be the world champion. That's my personal opinion. I have a feeling he's gonna eliminate quite a few guys in the Royal Rumble. I think he's definitely an up and coming superstar, but they have to give him a bunch of people in his way to kind of basically prove himself and get him that type of cred. So
yeah,
I'm going to
go ahead and earn the name.
Absolutely. All right. And the last thing we're just going to briefly touch on is the contract signing, obviously, between Cody and KO. Shawn Michaels, I think, is going to host it, obviously, in San Antonio. I have a take on this. I'm actually very curious about what you think is going to happen with this.
Okay, well, just first of all, just the fact that Shawn Michaels is going to be there, I'm 100% engaged. I love everything about it just because I love this man. Now, for the signing, I feel like it's not going to go as planned. It's not going to be as amicable as Shawn may think it's going to be. Who knows? We may have some surprise appearances. You know who I want? I would love a Randy Orton to show up and cause some havoc. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like there is going to be a surprise guest appearance from somebody.
100%. That's actually the direction I was going. I think Orton's going to show up. I think it's going to be a triple threat, and I think Orton's going to capture the title, and he's going to set him up against John Cena for Mania. That's what I think the whole purpose of this is. Otherwise, I don't see the purpose of having a signing on Saturday Night's Main Event. I think it's kind of silly.
Not unless it's just like a good filler and a good build-up to something that's been going on for a very long time. Who knows?
Well, Here's the thing too. For a triple threat ladder match, if Orton were to capture the title, technically Cody didn't actually lose it, so that can set up a future angle. But I think ultimately everyone wants to see John Cena versus Randy Orton at Mania, and I just think this would be a perfect time to do it.
Yeah, because it would only make sense for when Cena wins Rumble, as much as some people don't think that he is. This has been an ongoing thing for us fans. Cena's winning, and it would only make sense for him to win, and then Randy already holding a title, and then 2 months later, here we are in Mania setting up that beautiful golden match. What are we, like, psychics?
Yes. That's why we do this. And we are going to brag about it once everything comes true. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, what are your final thoughts? What are your final thoughts on this?
I think it's going to be fun. I don't think there's going to be any kind of title changes or anything like that, but hopefully it will, like you said, set up our way to Rumble and even to Mania. So I think it'll be a good show. I'm going to give it an overall A.
Okay. I will go B just because I really don't like the timing. I think Saturday Night's Main Events really should be before a non-major PLE, Rumble, SummerSlam, Mania. I kind of think it should, this was after Judgment Day and before the May pay-per-view, the PLE. I think that actually would make a lot more sense. So the timing is definitely questionable, at least in my opinion. I think it'll be okay, but yeah, hopefully this does set up the Mania. Royal Rumble, rather. Which will set up to Mania. All right, that wraps up this fast episode. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions? Please DM us at the Chutes and Ladders. Like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Bye, friends.
Chutes and Ladders. Follow us for more content.